dark, miles apart. Made a promise that I'm coming out alive. Raging heart went too far. I will never lose myself again. Oh, I was calling you. Did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way. I was trapped in 1,000 nights with no escape. Nightmares taking me over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. Oh, I died like 1,000,000 times. Feel waves I break. The nightmare's finally over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. Blinding lights, burning eyes. I can see myself and I don't need to hide. My foolish pride paid the price. I will never leave again, I'm by your side. I was calling you, did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way. I was trapped in 1,000 nights with no escape. Nightmares taking me over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. Oh, I died like 1,000,000 times. Feel waves I break. The nightmare's finally over, and now I'm wide awake. 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 Oh, I died like 1,000,000 times. Feel waves I break. The nightmare's finally over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. In the dark, miles apart. Made a promise that I'm coming out alive. Raging heart went too far. I will never lose myself again. Oh, I was calling you. Did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way. I was trapped in 1,000 nights with no escape. Nightmares taking me over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. Oh, I died like 1,000,000 times. Feel waves I break. The nightmare's finally over, and now I'm wide awake.
Hello and welcome back to Spooky Month! That's right, it's October and we haven't done much Halloween streaming this year because of a variety of reasons. Mainly that we've been too stuck with like RPGs and Life is Strange games to play. But we have been playing the Alan Wake 2 DLC. And the second and last piece of DLC, a third if you count the final draft, is out. Came out on Tuesday, but we were busy playing Shadow Generations then. So, without further ado, let's go. Let's play some Alan Wake 2 The Lake House, which is a midquel to Alan Wake 2 and a prequel to Control 2. Also, they added Alan's classic outfit from Alan Wake 1 into the game at last. Now you can have both the nice black suit, standard one, and the Alan Wake 1 outfit, which is the best fit. Actually, the flannel shirt might actually be our favorite. Alright. Let's go. Lake House. So, fun fact about the Lake House. This DLC you can actually play in the main campaign of Alan Wake 2. Because this is what happens with a particular character before she joins up with the main cast. So when she tells you how she got to Bright Falls, you now get the option. The game asks you, would you like to play the Lake House? So, let's go. Play. Yes. This should take place.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. 1970, 76, 8. Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the threshold in Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving. This is Agent Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmons. So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so Agent Estevez, who you might remember from the original game, is gay. Return Addendum, the Lake House. The lighting in our room is a bit awkward right now. We wanted it like dark and moody, but it looks a bit odd. Let's change that. Change it to maybe. Oh, that looks even worse. Hold on. Normally we have a second light from another monitor here, but we don't have that right now because we're playing on the PS5. That'll do. Okay. We're gonna check some stuff here. So there's this new things added to this game. There's a bunch of new assists added here. Let's see. Getting up with taps, yes please. Yeah, you can actually like you straight up go get in immortality and one-shot kills. We're not gonna play with those, but it's good that they're there. We do wish that they had the lock-on mechanic from Control. We think that's one of the best accessibility features in any shooter. Sadly, they don't have that, but that's okay. Okay. Graphic is set to performance. Nice. I'll set difficulty to story. We don't like the combat in Alan Wake 2. Okay, let's go.
Agent Estevez requesting entry. I don't have time for this. This shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything? Radio me.
One down for heat.
The lake house was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment.
Interesting that they're going full on with like narration from hidden like this. Nice though. This looks really nice. Like it's a very different feel to the forest to the forest you run through as Saga or as Alan. Alan has like 2 moments where he runs through a forest and very different. And of course, there's all the forests you run through now, like 1, which is also very different. Well, that's probably the closest to this out of the other Alan Wake forest settings. The blue light is very Alan Wake. Very excited about Control 2.
Hello? Agent Estevez, Investigations Department. No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No? Okay, well, it was definitely going to the...
Yeah, so, right now there's 3 upcoming Remedy games that we know of. There's, Control 2, which is like the next, like, big game. Then there's FPC Firebreak, which is a 3-player co-op, first-person shooter, also set in the same universe. And then of course there's the Max Payne 1 and 2 remake. Okay. Coffee. The artist is illegible. The artist, Alan? Or someone else? Someone stole the black whiteboard marker on vacation time. Board, a projector, but no interactable, so probably not important. There are some Alan Wake fans who are like seemingly upset at how FBC heavy series has become. We do kind of get that, although we personally like it. Because it is kind of odd how, like, Alan Wake 1
An experiment. That bodes
was the
well.
start of this universe, you know? And then they made Control, and Alan Wake 2 is, like, almost more like following the tone and such of Control than Alan Wake 1. Cool, I think. Security, safety, censorship. The 3 S's. It is kind of funny, by the way, how, like, that does not look inviting at all. Point of interest. It's amazing how, like, there's some people who are, like, specifically upset
Dr. Marmont's
that Alan is not the sole protagonist
Nobody is?
in Alan Wake 2.
I'll have to check downstairs.
But, like, Alan is, let's be honest, he's an important character for the story, but he's not the most interesting character to follow. Unlike the art created by Alan Wake, it's not disturbing to artist to be the shadow. Okay, so the artist is, or subject P, that might not be the artist to think about. Fast 2 para-utilitarian. Jules Mama.
They must all be working on the lower levels. I'll need to head down.
But,
Changing passwords, huh?
permanent set of digits at the beginning of the password followed by numbers and change. Has not to exceed 6. So 38 is probably it then. The science fact of the day. But we don't know what the set number is. Figure out what the starting numbers are. My new fellow head of the lake. Oh, Casper Darling. Exceptional contribution certificate. Another thing from Casper Darling. Hey, so nothing here. Help us with password. I'll double check what. Recommend using a permanent set of digits at the beginning of the password followed by numbers to change daily. Maybe if we check the whiteboard again. No numbers there. Numbers there. We can't get into that. Okay, so probably we're gonna have to come back here when we figure out the starting numbers. Seems to be the reasonable conclusion here.
Access denied. Well, you are not keeping me out. I'll need a key card with clearance. Access denied. Ugh, this key card isn't gonna cut it.
Okay. Interesting. So we are supposed to figure out password already? Okay. Okay. Did we miss the clue out here? Under computers turned on. That was locked. Gotta be something. Oh. Something. Oh, maybe there was numbers here we could go by. July 18th, maybe? So like 0718, and then what did we say was the science fact? 38. Wow. First try. You can roll your session, change your password data and improve to. We return the pages, we aren't using it for work on Project Ramnus. You're all about just the next. So I'm going here.
This should get
Nice.
me downstairs.
Much like the Night Springs DLC, we actually have no idea how this is gonna be. Guessing one stream, given that that's how long previous DLC was, but who knows?
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts.
And people talk about how like good their
Estevez team,
reflections
something's going on in the lake house.
in this
I want all
video is,
nearby
and
agents to push.
cool.
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Breach detected on sublevel 5. Staff should seek shelter immediately.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now. Belay that order. Shit. A threshold event had hit the lake house. Where's the fucking elevator? Okay, priority 1, get the lights on. Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake, you're not smart?
Okay, so the artist is clearly using.
What the fuck was that?
Remedy did mention that they felt that this DLC is the most horror they've done. Like the furthest into horror they've gone with the series so far, which is promising. Special linking experiment for the sport. Special energies and thus its reality-altering effect are drawn to pieces of water that contain significant level of emotion. Supported by clear trend and data we get up years, we can quantify the emotion of an art piece. Our work will open devices the level of emotion. Measuring emotion? Recent nursery rhymes. Oh yeah, oh, Dr. Marmon was the one that maybe it was Campbell. Yeah, the nursery rhyme thing where you got called up by the FBC. Slot that. Oh,
Dr. Darling.
I. Pretty sure that's actually from Control, that video.
Okay, he doesn't do a damn thing without power. Okay. Power core receiver. Plugging a core in should get the lights on.
Doing that without the telekinetic ability that Jesse has feels like it's gonna be tricky, because like aren't those like kind of heavy? Huh.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon. Can't open it from the side. Jules's keycard could be useful.
Those three clinics in my office. Back rock.
I wish they'd make these things lighter.
Okay, well at least they're manageable.
The way I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear.
That wasn't so bad.
elevator's back.
The longest Alan Wake thing is gone without no, Alan Wake 2 actually has very little combat. The base game, we mean.
First off, a huge thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Do you hear that, Doctors Marmot? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the Shadow and the AWE site below the lake. The theory that the Shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the Shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the Shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative data set. I wish I could tell you more. It's very, very exciting. Non-physical forces impacting. No, sorry, I really can't. It is. You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get you clearance, of course, but maybe that can. You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking. So, the Shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a great new world, people.
Okay, so it wasn't the old Control AWE video, it was a new one. Nice. Always fun seeing Matthew Peretta. There we go. What?
If you can understand me, I am an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile.
They're like paint monsters? Holy fuck, they're not going down! Okay. That's not working, that's not working. Flashlight charging, not working. Need like paint thinner. Get the elevator's not here. Oh, but they're leaving. Okay, so let's see. Locked door, unknown weapon. That's also the key card. Need to get in there. No control switch. Container maybe? Elevator moved. How do we attack? Ah, shit! Okay. Container there.
Fuck were those things?
Okay. Will this get us further? Yes. Okay.
Deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Sir, please hold. Please hold. Hold. Please hold.
Fuck.
What is that?
I think this is from the shot we used in the thumbnail.
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you?
Okay.
You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean? Okay, hey, calm down! You need to cease all hostility right now! Good news? That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me. Okay, baby steps.
Okay, so where are we? Did we go to -2? We're definitely not here.
Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. Something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty sundae.
Sublevel 3.
This isn't the floor I wanted.
The fuck?
Fucking elevator.
Ah, okay. Just roll with it. Find a way to fight paint monster. Remember Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion? There's a quest in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion where you enter a magical painting and you have to douse your sword with paint thinner to fight off the monsters. It's like one of the best quests in any Bethesda game ever made. It's like genuinely really good. Okay. Arbutus, underwriting and redacted. Down. Underwriting and redacted.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. What's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will take Jules to the finish line.
Okay. So we're having some competitive research going on here. Take the audio dialogue volume. Let's put that up to 120. It was a bit difficult to hear it. Lower the sound effect. That.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Okay.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink, the turpentine, the paint, it was all over him. Years of it, 1,000 paintings, 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint, hatred for the brushes, for the Marmonts, for himself.
Okay. Wait, where's the dialogue? Seeing the dialogue mentioned in the file contains dialogue. The automated typing device will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known paritotalitarian with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as the Wake. Research. Wait, so they are building a like neural network, like a language learning module. They're doing AI art with Alan Wake writings. That's not good.
There was a crack in the lake house. The marmots had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The marmots had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
So they created an AI generation thing. No, AI art is not actual artificial intelligence, the shorthand used. And the AI like rebelled against them, but possibly not from like typical creepy computer stuff, but rather from the threshold and
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is. As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away. 100% bad news.
amazing. They made an Alan Wake factory. Typewriter brand investigation. Investigation to process brand and model of typewriter used by Alan Wake with the intent to produce brand for redacting. This continues to be unsuccessful. Loses contact with discretion. Wake's publishing house needs information. Wake's agent refuses to recognize. Wake's spouse refuses to discuss. Redacted and no useful information. Oh, wonder who that was. Who could the redacted contact be? Who would be... There's gotta be someone Alan met in the first game, probably. Could it be Cynthia, maybe? Oh, it might be Rose. No, she would know. She would know. Checked all available online interview publication elements pertaining to Alan Wake. No useful information. Yeah. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative sources of information and these continue. Washington. Of ink used in Wake's typewriter. Okay. Not creepy at all, FPC, not creepy at all.
Need a higher clearance keycard.
Oh wait, point of in. We missed it. Oh, dang. Can't go there just yet. Content awake manuscript. You get the page from manuscript where like wake prior to chances. Okay. Interesting. It's interesting if like these pages are that like drove the Marmont art end up being from their Alan Wake AI and then not realizing it. But that's the same thing we've already that. Oh okay, so the pointer in this is just the thing we all that. That's probably the same here.
Get me in.
Wanted to check it just for the sake of getting the door like arc. Okay, yeah, it was we will. Okay.
There was a crack in the lake house.
Do not contaminate the lake house with unrelated art. Art is for analysis, not for admiration. Stay focused on your work.
Shit. I can never say no to extra firepower. Back where I started. Usually observes the law of 3.
This contrived overlap bounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong The dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This contrived overlap,
Are you researching
rebounded on itself,
outsiders, maybe?
compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled.
Oh, are those the two that you meet at the start of the game, maybe? At the diner? That the racist cops arrested?
Kept building.
Could be it.
The shadow is here. Good thing we brought a flashlight.
Oh shit.
Some staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
Oh, we're running low on batteries already. Right. One loop done.
Loop 3. Should be the last one.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. Coward can't stand risk. Science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand. I keep coming back to this page.
So, there's a painting made by Rudolph Lane.
What is that?
Many paintings made by Rudolph Lane. And a script written by an AI. They relate somehow. This is cool. What is going on here? It also loops us back.
Ugh, locked. Maybe there's another way in. Huh. Controllable shifting phenomena.
There. Goes. Oh. Let me bring this back to the first one, right? That way they will both be power. Gotta say, it's interesting how this game so far is, or this DLC so far is very light on combat. Had one combat encounter we couldn't beat. Obviously it's different from most combat encounters in Alan Wake. And we had the regular one after that. Oh, hi painting.
You again. Alan Wake's writing is being studied here. Do you know anything about him?
Names don't matter. 1,000 more to come.
They say clear communication is the key to any relationship. You and I have some work to do there. What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Marmots down in his head.
You said marmots before. Do they do this? Where are they now?
Misery, hate.
Tell me where they are. Christ. It's fixated on the marmots. What did they do?
Can we go to the second floor this time?
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Sublevel 2.
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm. Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Okay.
Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Taken in there. Have a level turns. Anything that this floor rolls out. What if that's going? I have to go to the office on the 4th floor. Get the card. Hold on. One more taken.
Shaded. Hope that glass glass is thick.
Please?
How many paintings did they have this guy make?
Black circular shape. Small white shape in a row could be a page or writing. There was someone who painted stuff at the mental health home. We forget his name. We wonder if it's the same. Same.
A higher access card. Sorry, but I need this.
See if it's the same. 38.
Come on.
Okay. Oh. A day. Awesome, yeah. A week from this Friday. '23. '2309. Maybe it's just 230923. Oh wait, okay. Maintain the movie here does not begin in place. The date of our special unforgettable anniversary was brown shape with horns. What? Oh. We get it. Brown shape with horn. There it is, 25. So 23, 09, 25. Oh, did we do the wrong order? 09, 23, 5. What? 25? What's 25? Does that come to Friday? 22! 22! Okay. It was one of those calendars that start on Sundays. Okay.
And there.
Nothing bad will happen from releasing all the takens, right?
Lifted. You are now safe to resume working.
Anything else of interest here?
Estevez, come in.
No.
Facility. Solo 1. You copy?
No, turn back. Area is extremely hostile. Fucking radios. They're on floor 1. I'll need help.
Oh! Oh, running low on ammo. Oh, fuck. Where did that take and go? Oh! Oh, we don't have any light charges. How is it in Awake 2? They're just like stronger without the light. With the active shadow, right? They're not actually immortal. Like in Awake 1. Yeah, that's not intentional. Whew. Oh, that's level 3.
My keycard isn't high enough clearance.
We have some containers there. Okay, let's come back to those. Walked in looking like dynamite. My long and boogaloo through the night.
I had a thought today, a possible avenue for further research. When we think of art successfully affecting reality, we always think of Alan Wake and his writing. This could be due to recency bias or simply the amount of recorded evidence skewing our opinion. But also, I wonder if writing's very nature is an advantage. Text can describe events in such explicit detail. The story gives the shadow a, blueprint, a map of what to make real. But not all art is like this. Music, sculpture, dance, cuisine, in our case, a painting. When the source material is open to interpretation, how will the shadow choose to interpret it? I think Diana will find the question very interesting. Most likely, she already has an answer. That's why I love her.
Okay. And container! Ammo, please. Also batteries, please. Ah, cool. Container here as well, right? There. I really wish this game had a minimum. You said it all the time in Alan Wake 2's main playthrough, but like, honestly, both Alan Wake games should have had a proper minimap. They're excellent games, we love them, but like, minimap would help all. Stuff like that, for example, like the containers pop up when you're like close to them, but like you don't know that you ran past one until you open up your map. We heard that's actually like something that people have been talking about the Silent Hill 2 remake as well. You like constantly need to like open up the map to the point where it's kind of silly. Oh, of course, like that was true for like the original game too, to be honest, but like, yeah, like we understand like why you might not want to give a minimap, because it does like change the gameplay flow and definitely can take away some of the horror experience. You're, like constantly seeing your surroundings and getting notifications on like what's around you. But that ragdoll was funny. But like we do genuinely believe that games with like resource management and also collectibles like this actually, this is a toggleable one. Lane was inadvertently involved in AWE 35 with Sarah. Look, it is the same guy. Oh, see, that's what we thought. Those paintings are really creepy. We said that in our Alan Wake 1 playthrough, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we're almost tempted to like launch Alan Wake Remaster just to show that stuff off, but it takes a while to get to that if you start up the chapter where you see them. That's cool. Ling was seriously injured, yeah. Cool. Really cool. What if they're gonna bring back the game developer? Rather, like, there was a game developer in Alan Wake 1 who was residing at the lodge, the Hartman's lodge, and His name is in Alan Wake 2. He has changed professions again. We don't actually remember his name, but we remember that pointed out online that he's changed professions just like Thomas Zane. Hand flare down? No, we don't like flare on. Yes. We definitely don't have the same setup we did the first time, but okay. Oh, hey, we can get this weapon now if we go to floor 1, if we're allowed to go to floor. Oh, that's not what. Right, the elevator moved. Right. Where's the elevator now? It goes down here. Yep.
My team was on sublevel 1. I knew they were in danger. The Marmonts turned innocent people into tools using the FBC's authority. They thought they were untouchable out here, hidden away in the woods? No. Actions have consequences. And I'm the consequences.
Sublevel 1.
That's all research.
Ah, you fucking bastard!
Okay.
Killed my team. He was taken by the Shadow. I'm sorry. I should get that gun while I'm up here.
Paint is here again.
How do I get in the room with that gun? Bingo. That keycard's gonna get me to sublevel
Right,
5.
yeah, we already.
These panels are blocking the door.
We have to move the. We have to move the. This again. Okay. Here, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that?
Really hope we get a pink thinner gun. Or like something to that equivalent. Woo! Nice. Got the fire mechanism is working, front test powers distance. Getting between grenade launcher custom. Okay. Need some actual black rock for the test. Huh. Oh, hello, Mota. Grim. We are fighting AI art. The story so far is that this takes place during Alan Wake 2, like before Agent Estevez meets up with Saga. She's telling the story to Saga, Actually, if you play the main campaign now, the game offers you to play this when they meet, part of the main campaign, which is pretty cool. But it turns out that the FBC tried to recreate Alan Wake's ability to change reality by making a AI chatbot that writes Alan Wake stories on typewriters. By the way, they have a typewriter factory. Like it's just like ton of typewriters on a row. He's like typing out nonsensical Alan Wake shit. Yeah, it's great. It's also mixed with like paintings made by the painter from Alan Wake 1
This should get me
that
down to
had
and
I was in the lodge.
past any other problems.
Like they've been forcing him to just paint and paint and paint and paint, and yeah, that's basically where we are story-wise right now.
The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release.
So like, we genuinely don't know if that's the actual Alan Wake that wrote that page, or if that's one of the AI typewriters. The question is, this password not gonna be the same as the first one.
Damn it.
I think that was it. Oh wait, no, it was 18. It was... Yay. No,
That's not right.
the new one. Another point of is probably the clue's probably here then. Yeah, we also just got this new weapon, the Black Rock launcher. We wonder that might be able to fight the paint enemies. Right now we can't hurt them, which is ideal, obviously. How do you see your... You forgot how you... There we... Okay. You want to get into that computer if possible. Might be just supposed to do it later. Not seeing any other hints. Unless the hints were the emails earlier. Which was 88? Oh. In that case it would have been 22, 09, 88.
Nope.
Ah, we don't remember. Ah, there's the paint enemies. They're fucking creepy. They remind us of, like the moment we got here, we saw the paint enemies. It reminded us of the Oblivion quest, when you go into the painting, and you have to like put paint thinner on your weapon, fight off the enemies. Which is probably like the best quest Bethesda has ever designed for a video game. Like, it's genuinely like really good and clever. And the elevator has moved again. Wonderful. I think this changes reality to get access to the elevator. I should check the computer here for loose. Read these. Both give. BlackRock missing. Da, 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 da. Okay. Not reason was tail down. Let's put. Not all these are a serious health issue. Making life for them is not the proper workplace behavior for anyone of any seniority level. Being in that service is a health risk and should be avoided for everyone's safety. Thank you. That is the most reasonable email in this game so far. Hi there! A variety of seasonal pies from the local diner you all seem to love so much. Oh, nice. MS programs can continue joining in my hospital. Despite the ridiculous dramatics of last year, I had purchased the delicious pecan-filled pies. Fucking Dr. Marmont sucks. Yes, no hint there towards the other computer's password. Still. Elevator moved right. Remember now. That's why we had to do the move the paintings around. Whew. Security clearance 3.
The Shadow had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity.
Yeah, we should.
That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Mirror, please
Ah,
hold.
the painting again.
This is not level 4.
Please hold. Please hold.
I think this might be the painter turned into a painting by the AI Alan Wake. That's what we're guessing right now.
The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
The shame of a man.
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself, a self-portrait. Make them see.
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No brush, just himself.
Okay.
Sublevel 4.
Gifting geometry bullshit. Okay. Yeah, this looks very classic FBC bullshit actually.
Oh, nice office.
Door here as well. both of them. Oh yeah, so you know how we streamed Shadow Generations with our younger sister? That's a bug. Tuesday? Well, while we were doing that, she actually showed us how to set up the a restream thing so that we can actually stream on both YouTube and Twitch, like have both chats active and visible. So we're probably gonna start doing that like by next month. I'm gonna start doing it. That would be nice because we prefer the way YouTube handles it, but we know there are a bunch of people who prefer watching streams, like video game streams, more on Twitch. So no reason not to do it if it can be done easily, you know. Yeah. God, the paint quest in Oblivion is so cool. Like people often talk about like Oblivion being very generic fantasy, and for a lot of it that is true. But you could definitely get some examples of like the strange, like some of the strange fantasy stuff that like Elder Scrolls used to have. Like the DNA is still there in Oblivion sometimes. Unlike, say, Skyrim, that doesn't really have anything like that. Maybe the DLC does. We never really got that far in the Dragonborn DLC. Yeah. We like Skyrim, to be clear. Like, we think it's a fun game, but like, it's definitely not very strange.
Black rock powder. Need to keep an eye out for.
Oh, that's the Black Rock round. Paint. If the Black Rock rounds work. Oh, fuck! It needs to charge. Oh, fuck.
Finally! Something works on these bastards. A really long charge on that, and we think we're gonna actually. There's a bunch of new settings for assist stuff. We're gonna go weapon charging with taps instead of holding down, because that's kind of annoying. Yeah, Oblivion's main story is pretty weak, but even that has its moments, honestly. It was pretty cool to just be like, oh yeah, it's a game about like, it's basically Doom, you know, like Hell Invasion. You're going back and forth between Hell and the normal world. Stop it.
Diana sat in her office, A weak desk light kept the darkness around her at bay. The silence of the archive suited her. She scowled at a series of graphs when the room turned red. Alarms blared. Breach detected. Then the walls of the archives rumbled. A tremor in the bones of the facility. One by one, the red lights went dark as a wave of nothing poured in from all sides. Diana stood, but there was nowhere to run. The sheer depth of the darkness terrified her. She realized they had done this. Her and Jules. Their ambition. Their hatred. Her desk lamp flickered. In the brief moment before it all went dark, she thought of Jules' smile.
Oh, what? What just happened? Whew. Black rock rounds, nice. How long is shifting geometry? Difficult to tell when you're actually making progress and when you're just kind of walking in a circle because of, you know, shifting geometry bullshit. Whoa! Those fuckers are scary. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hit the wall. The aim changed as a result. Yeah, not fond of this weapon, honestly. It's honestly too difficult to use. The charge up time is so slow that, like, you can barely use it. If you could, like, keep the charge and then fire it, be one thing, but, like, it fires on its own after a certain amount of time. Oh, for fuck's sake! Just wasting our rounds when it disappears like that. Do we have to kill it? Is that it? And it goes back. And it goes back. Like, come on. What do you want us to do, game? Okay, let's try and run. Documents. Oh. Frozen Lake is very good. Okay. Look, the was also locked in Ola's house. Control. It has the lake has been discovered nature. Okay.
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament, yes. But there may be truth in the cliche. It's no secret Rudolph Lane has been unhappy here for years. But the aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time. If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art's score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish a control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water, perhaps. An increasingly tight living space. This sucks. Jules lost his subject, though. Need to be careful not to leave any sharp objects in Booker's cell.
Right, so they literally started torturing artists for the sake of the tortured artist. Yeah. That's, yeah. Red-headed musician held Lake has returned, got missing from her cell, security for the song with redacted. Okay, that's the song we're hearing right now. Used her song to escape. Oh. The House of Dreams, y'all! Siren Society? Siren Society? .io. Interesting. We're gonna look at these after we're done. So if you don't know what this House of Dreams is, we mentioned it before. It was a blog that Sam Lake created a few years after Alan Wake. Basically, when Alan Wake 2 was cancelled, he was like, "Fuck it, let's make canonical Alan Wake stuff on this blogspot URL. Not tell anyone, and just see who finds it." It was just like irregular updates on someone's blog talking about this house they bought, and eventually it became clear that like it was tied to Alan Wake. It was really cool. For the longest time, that was the closest thing we had to Alan Wake 2. Definition of art: a study. Okay. Baking. Oh, baking would be a fun medium to affect the world with. Interesting, interesting.
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. "I know you're here," they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home, their beloved tomb beneath the waves. The lake house.
Oh wait, oh, password. For multiple malicious behavior, you claim he's maliciously keeping some away from the team, but he says this. God, this CRT is bad. The fucking like motion blur on this. We had a laptop, a really old laptop. Was a 486 processor laptop. That had like this bad motion blur. Playing Doom on that. Well, at first it took like half an hour to load. But playing Doom on that was difficult. It's also black and white. The monitor was black and white. You can't forbid anything. You're not going to keep my port. Okay. The ATDs, that's the AI, are producing better and better results. So where's the music playing from? Is that radio? Already listened to that. Was anything else here? Get the keycard access to the elevator, get to experience items level 5. Oh yeah, get the keycard. Not seeing the keycard anymore. True, that's the reason we came down here, right? To get final key card up. Huh.
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of a tortured artist. A woman decided to live
Not. Maybe this is just like. Hear this first before we go close. We already have. Oh, cause the fucking thing says get keycard access to the elevator. Run back now. Surely it will. Run back now. Did let it. Seems it will. That's nice. Oh, the elevator's not there. Right. Where did it move this time then?
Gotta find that elevator.
Probably on the other side of the room then.
More shifting geometry. Yeah, great.
One thing we do like about this game that's better than Alan 1 is the lack of running out of breath after running for a bit. Okay. That didn't help. Where's the other?
Something isn't right. It might be best to fill the test. Deep breath, 6 deep breaths, forget all rest. Moving back, feels like my heart already stopped. Too much stress, bones to reset. Deep breath, 6 deep breaths, forget all the rest.
We're actually stuck on this. We're not sure what we're supposed to do.
Everything that I've ever known. Deep breaths, slow. Gotta take it slow. 'Cause that's the fastest way that I know. Deep breaths, 6 deep breaths till the fear subsides. 6 deep breaths till the mind.
Around. That's just void. Void. Oh.
The lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them.
This doesn't look like Lane's
All
style.
those years, he steals
Different
credit
artist.
for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules.
Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
The light switch cord.
Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those
Quick
years
lesson on
he
light
steals
switch
credit
cords.
from my
If you
ideas
find
and
one,
my work,
pull it
and
3
now
times.
he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is...
Classic control stuff
The
here.
Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere. But I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
Oh.
Panopticon? But the Panopticon is at headquarters. Yeah.
I'm outside in a forest. The sun is shining. Birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet. A breeze. Everything smells like green. I'm not here. I'm in a forest. Sunlight on my face. Birds are flying past. Leaves rustle in the wind. Sunlight. Trees are everywhere. A field of flowers. Not here. Not here. Not here. I'm in a forest. The sun is shining. I'm outside in a forest. The sun is shining. Birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet. A breeze. Everything smells like green. I'm not here. I'm in a forest. Sunlight on my face.
I'm Agent Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
This is an FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
I'm where I belong.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal. There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
It's a waste of time. Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked. No, no, not again. Not yet. No, 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 no.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay. Okay.
What attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't
can't stay, can you?
Hold on. For will intention. I need to know if it.
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
Book the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere.
That's it.
Bastard is hiding them.
Was that
All those years he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized.
That's Jesse's brother? Did he also grow a beard? That's why he looked different. You think that was him, right? No one else would refer to Jessie by her given name.
The color was pure! The fire made them see!
Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3.
Sublevel 5.
Yeah, we can't remember what his prisoner number was. It was 6, but it's like it was. No map for this, huh?
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced, it was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
They're married, by the way.
Typical fucking Marmonts. Marmonts did to you, to Rudolph Lane. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
The putrid weight he could never wash away!
The Marmonts are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done.
The pain, it was all over him!
The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair, but I have to shut this threshold down before it fractures.
Murderer!
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koska, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake! After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmonts were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
Damn, that was good. Bravo. Bravo, Remedy. Banger after banger.
We wrote so many things, wrote them for you and me. We're here standing on a precipice. We are ready to take a leap, but that only comes after. For this was the end scene. This was the end of an era. This was the sum of my body of work. When I'll be long gone, you can hold this together, and you can take it or leave it. Everything that comes after, and we'll always have this. All these moments that led us here, all this joy and these heartaches, they're woven into our very fabric. No one can take that away from us. The journey that brought us here.
Like,
The journey that
good song, but
press.
Clock stopped, and another shoe was dropped. What a mess. What a mess.
Yes. What a game. What a game.
Sharp pain. There's something in the way.
Just fantastic game. Fantastic game. Very motor since you missed it. The new they added Alan Wake 1's outfit to the game with the latest update. Now you can play as best fit Alan. We're gonna check something. We're gonna go to the trophy. It has trophies. Okay, solve the password for all our computers. Oh yeah, it was one we didn't solve. Wait, no, there's two we didn't solve. Oh. Hidden trophy. One of each enemy in the lake house with the Blackrock launcher. Oh, yeah. Read the FBC files and documents. Oh, there was 8 documents we missed? Damn. Yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get these at some point. So, in closing, Alan Wake 2. Let's move to this screen. Alan Wake 2, like Alan Wake 1 is probably like our top 3 horror games of all time, you know? Alan Wake 2, it has some rough spots that still bothers us now. Some clunkiness that we don't like. The combat is not very good. But with the DLC, which if you buy the physical copy of Alan Wake 2, you get the DLC. The one that came out days ago. The physical copy came out 2 days ago. So that is the complete package. Like with the DLC and with the fixes to adding more assist options as well. This is like one of the finest horror games made in modern day. It's such a well-written game. The way that it manages to be a solid sequel to both Alan Wake and to Control, and in our opinion at least, balancing that really well is tremendous. Like, it's so good. A little bit sad that it's probably gonna be a while until we see the continuation of this story. Control 2 is likely not coming out anytime soon. Alan Wake 3 is definitely not coming out anytime soon. There is FBC Firebreak next year. That's gonna be fun, but that's a co-op shooter. That's like seemingly like made more for like replaying as like a party game almost. But we will definitely play it. Of course, there are other Remedy games to stream. We said before that we do intend to stream the Max Payne games, and at some point Quantum Break as well. But right now, Alan Wake 2, amazing fucking game, absolutely amazing. And with that, we're closing it. Oh no, we have one thing left to do actually before we're closing out the stream. Let's bring back this screen. Okay, hold on. We are gonna do this. Boom. So this is the House of Dreams blog. It was last updated. It ran through from February 2012 to July 2012, and in this final dream, a diver appears, and yeah, a dark presence taking over his girlfriend. So of course that's the Tom Sane stuff. Title page for something. Campbell's Monomyth, departure, initiation, return. So this is where they reveal that like initiation will be the thing that happened between Departure and Return. Again, this was in 2012. The game released in 2023. Yeah, this is this House of Dreams. This one we didn't know about. Siren Society. You found your way here. How do we reach? Okay. Okay, we're gonna oops. Gonna hide this. We're gonna write boom. We are sirening up. Official Poe. You've been subscribed. Thank you for confirming your email address. Okay. Well, guess we'll find out what that's about someday. But with that, we are closing out the Alan Wake streams for the last time in a long while. It's been fun revisiting our old fave and also experiencing this game for the first time. And of course, American Nightmare as well. That was fun. Next stream is gonna be on Sunday. That's gonna be Life is Strange True Colors. And that should be fun. And we're not doing Final Fantasy on Monday. That's been moved to Tuesday, we think. Maybe. We don't remember right now. But before we leave, we do want to give a very special thank you to our wonderful supporters who are above us, right there. Bean, Garden, Haruhase, Hitsu, James M, Yus, Hit Stubbs, Loose Queen, Martin W, Micah Rosblum, Moto, Rain, Rum Ray, Saga Music, Shadow Winchester, Sean Peterson, Spider Balloons, and the Cleody. Thank you so much for supporting us this past month. It's helped a lot. It's rough now, as we mentioned before. We have a lot more medical costs, such. So your help is always appreciated. And if you do want to support us, we have a Patreon, a Ko-fi, and a PayPal. Links are on screen and in the description. Anyone to give gets your name up here in the credits for at least a month. Love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.